Hi, this is Robin Giese, KEA President, and here's a quick arbitration update. First of all, our Follow the Contract video was played last night at a school board meeting. I think it had a very strong message, and I am hopeful for any kind of encouragement that it provided to our district leadership team and our school board to do what is right and to follow our contract. Just to remind everyone what that video was all of our selfies that we submitted with our words. Jess Riley did a great job of taking those selfies and turning it into a video. If you haven't seen it yet, please check it out. I'll include a link to it in this email for our video update. So again, the intent of that video was to encourage our district to follow the contract. I think the other benefit of that video is that it reminds them how many members are in KEA, and that they often just see me and they can say no to me. They can say no to the exec council, and that's easy. They do that all the time. But when they see all of your amazing faces, it carries a much stronger message that it's not just me, it's not just exec council, this is the entire KEA membership that you're breaking the contract of. So thank you for your participation in that video. And here is what is next. So what is next is that the district has every day between here and arbitration to make a choice. In fact, every day they do make a choice. Every day they choose. Are they going to follow the contract, or are they going to continue down their path of not following the contract? So hopefully this video provided some encouragement, but if it does not, then we will keep organizing as a union and keep escalating our encouragement in hopes that our district does eventually decide to do what is right and follow our contract. Our arbitration was supposed to be in January. However, I just did get word from CTA that CTA Legal is a little swamped right now. So they had warned me that they are now looking at February to schedule it. Ugh, sorry, I'm tired. And as soon as I get that date, I will pass that on to everyone. And I know this feels like it's dragging on. This is just kind of how this arbitration stuff is. The good point of it, though, of dragging on, is that it gives us more time to organize as a union, to mobilize, and to make sure that our message is heard, because again, at any point our district is able to choose to follow the contract. So if anything, giving our district more time to do what is right might be beneficial. So let's cross our fingers. But in the meantime, I also do want to warn you about a couple things that I have seen increasing over this past year as KEA participation has been ramping up. And here it is. There's two pieces of anti-union rhetoric that has been always in our district, but have been most definitely increasing. That first one is the use of KEA as a separate entity. I've heard our own members do it, and I'll explain to you why it's not the most healthy use of the word KEA. And I've also heard our site administration and district management team and school board members use the phrase KEA in this way, and here's what it is. They will refer to, as they're talking to a KEA member, or as a KEA member is talking to a KEA member, the use of the word KEA as a separate entity. So such as KEA is doing this, KEA made a video, KEA is rocking the boat. And the point being is that we are KEA. There is no separate entity. We are KEA, and it's always really important to drive that point home to anyone that isn't quite thinking of their word choice and isn't quite realizing where that came from. That is actually step one in union bashing. That is step one in trying to crush a union, is to create separation between the membership and their understanding of what the union is. When they feel disconnected from their union, they feel much more likely to disengage from it even further. So just a reminder that when you use the phrase KEA, you should say we. We are making a video. And yes, we are rocking the boat, and I'll talk about that more in the next point. But so we are all KEA. Don't you forget it. The next piece of anti-union rhetoric that I've seen an increase of is shaming KEA members for participating in their union. This happens in so many different ways, but lately, they have been saying this to me specifically. I mean, this is just what I hear of, why are you rocking the boat? Why aren't you being a part of the team? Why are you being aggressive? Why are you making a video about breaking the contract? Why are you doing all of these things? And it makes me even think, I'm like, oh my gosh, am I doing something wrong here? Am I causing more issues? And I have to remind myself, I'm like, you know what? If we were a team, you wouldn't have broken our contract. Sorry. And rocking the boat is sometimes healthy. We have to speak up and point out what is not right. So that kind of language, I think, often makes our members feel like they want to disengage from the union. They don't want to be seen as that person. And that is step 2 in trying to break a union. So just realize that speaking up for what is right is totally healthy. We need to do more of this. And I'm sorry, but it is not okay for us to just quietly sit there and watch the district break our contract, because that's what they most definitely want us to do. The minute we start to get loud about anything, they shame us and make us feel like we're doing something wrong. So as this anti-union rhetoric starts to grow, just be aware. Be the voice in the room that says, no, actually, if we are a team, then why are you doing this to us? Be that voice to say, you know what, KEA is us. We need to do something and just help build the solidarity of our union, because as we progress through this arbitration, things might get a little heated, and it's important for us to stick together as a union, as a team, and do what we know is best for us and for our members. Okay, so hopefully we will have a nice restful vacation, all of us, the next couple of weeks. Definitely do some self-care, spend some quality time with your friends and family, and I'll see you back in January.